Welcome, well, I guess to technically the second day of the Black Friday madness. Make sure you guys smash some crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I've been emphasizing this. Leave a comment down below when you walk away with the booster pack. And we've done our first 5% off of everything that we have up right now. If there is something that you want on the site right now, it is knocked off. I recommend giving this a shot, checking through it, and seeing what we have. And Kong's Cards just did their restock on Ryuji, Rizol, and Malice. Discount code M40 will save you on your purchase over here, but they are ready to go if you are wanting any of these deck cores. And of course, we have some of the other lower rarity stuff, depending on what you might find and want out there. But I want to point out, hey, we're restocked. We're good to go. Speaking of hilarious things right now, crossover breakers on TCG Player at $94 a box. Now, if you have done your rough numbers, it's like $1,100 a case if you were to buy on here. And the fact that people are looking at this 10% back, I mean, you had just a couple weeks ago $74 a box. After all of this is said and done, all of these people are actually spending $95 a box, which is, I'm sitting here, I'm like, holy shit, man. Like, the fact that this set has reached this point that people are willing to throw this money at this and actually pick these cards up, I'm genuinely impressed. Like, this is one of those times that you're just like, holy shit, market, you're crazy for this. All right, do you guys know Ambler whales? I don't know, I feel like I live underneath a house here, but rare Ambler whales coming in at pretty cheap out here. I'm not all that surprised, to say the least. Of course, I have a couple Ambler whales up right now. We are trucking on along out here on the Ambler Whale Express, doing just that. I'm really happy to see that we can help knock down the price on the Ambler Whale Express out here doing its thing. All right, so if you need copies of Ambler Whale right now, choo-choo, I'm coming through and we're smashing down the door. Got 10 of these things. So sales been going great. I mean, sales across the board have been ridiculous. So many people are going nuts for this stuff. I genuinely am pretty impressed with how this is. And if Ambler Whale's leading the charge out here, that's hilarious. Also, for those of you that have not been paying much attention out here, to Ty-phon, of all things. Oh boy, this is, you know, we've gone down, you know, we're holding at 140, 144, 160, 165, 170. I mean, just a little bit up there. Nothing too crazy to really think about, but that's not what we're here for. The fact that the secret rare has reached $25. All right, and I ask you, holy shit, this is impressive, man. $25 for a Ty-phon, and then, you know, the fact that you've also got the Ultras now at $27 for Ty-phons, it's over, man. Like, when we knew that there was going to be a kickback, I didn't think things like Ty-phon would be getting thrown around out here in the switcheroo as people were like, oh yeah, that's the thing to pick up right now. $27 for Ultra Ty-phons. That was not on my bingo sheet card. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Sky Striker cards. What do you want me to tell you here about this? I think this is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Rays have hit the most $375 for this. This is actually freaking insane, man. Hey, you know, the sad, crazy part about this is looking at this here. Somebody sold one for $350, $280, $295, $275. Why, though? Okay, sure. That's nuts. That's actually insane. Roses are up to, well, we're 110, sure. These engages are going back up to 120. That's interesting. Kagaris, these have dropped. And roses have actually gone up to $118. You know, who came through here for the Black Friday and sales and I want Max Ready Sky Striker stuff? Like, who does that? But this is the one time of the year where rules do not apply, logic does not make sense, and things just go crazier and crazier as people lose their minds. By the way, I should probably say, we have a TCG Player link down below. If you could click that today, if you're picking up anything on TCG Player, it helps support the store and the channel. It literally no extra cost to you. Man, I'm just broken at Sky Striker prices. Like, these things are so stupid. Shizukus are now $49. I prefer the Altis to the new ones. Engages are 53s. Shizukus are still $26, $27, and they are kind of pushing the limits of what we're expecting. I don't really expect too much of an increase on that. Azalea is still holding at 18s. Hayate is down to $17, $18. Kaina's still $11, no real change there. Rays, I mean, this thing is $10 for the Alti. You really shouldn't be too surprised to see this, kind of shifting around. But holy crap, man, those Sky Striker prices, those are actually insane. And speaking of other things going terminal, Mulcharmy Fool Wars, we saw a couple of these, and we talked about this card hitting $400. I'm not necessarily too surprised to see this. These little cheap ones living here are not going to stick around for too long. 400, 410, 420. The fact that, we're seeing this card accelerating up, no surprise. Perulia QCRs broke the boundary. I see you have one pictured here for 130, and then we have one for 150, and then we accelerate on up to the 210 mark. Also looks like FUAs have hit, we're starting to lift back off. We're about 127, 128 this morning. I do expect we will have some, movements on those. And then, of course, Perulia's starting to move again. These things are $85. That's actually insane. The fact that you've been here long enough to see these Mulcharmies almost hitting, crazier numbers. Like, holy crap. This Fallout is insane, man. All right, moving on along here. Power Tool Dragon. All right, looking at a lot of this older stuff, I wouldn't think too much about this, right? Like, there can't be really too much propulsion. I mean, you look back here, you're like, oh, $20, but let's go ahead. Let's go near mint, and let's bring some light plays into this. And of course, we want first editions, right? Well, it looks like you're looking about 40 plus right now. And a near mint's going to cost you about $85 for a Power Tool Dragon. But once again, you're dealing with old school ultimate rares. Every little thing in this particular market doesn't surprise me. And the thing is, you actually had some people actually came through here for some of these light play first eds. People were spending $35, $37 per copies of these just to add them to their collection. Necros Embryonic. Necros cards in general, first of all, $34. Necros Embryonics, and these are still $17. Ultras coming in at like 2s. And then these Platinum Secrets coming in at basically $1, $2. Not all that surprising, to say the least. But, oh boy. Lancea was not... I didn't think this would explode yet. This card was holding, like $20 for most of its life? And really wasn't doing anything really too crazy out here? You come here today... we had some gas, like $15. You started accelerating on up to 17. Nah. If you want a QCR Lancea right now, you're going to have to spend near $40 a copy of this. Good luck, I guess. I don't see a normal, sane person wanting to spend this amount of money on this, especially when you're almost at $40. Like, this is actually crazy. I don't think the other Lanceas have gained any real proportion or propulsion. Secrets are 5s. More PCRs are 5s. Never mind, I lied. Yeah, you got a couple of these, and they are getting a little... Well, that one's getting a little bit low in listings. All right, well, I guess the Lancea market, those golds are 4 cents. That's hilarious to see. And evidently, Mermail Shadow Squads have just double, tripled in price. The fact that these are $124 right now, on up to 125, 175. This is actually great. 75, 102, 79, 102, 100, 91, 88. Holy crap. What a market. I got to tell you, this is hilarious to see. So that is everything we are dealing with today. And I look forward to seeing what's left. So check out Kong's Cards and MCool Games. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can see what we still have up and running. Patrons! Thank you! Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.